what up, guys? It's Seiishizo here, and today I'm gonna talk about the series I want to do, like how to Rune Optimizer. And I've did some videos on this in the past, but there's been some updates. I haven't made that many videos on this lately, so what I want to talk about right now is how to do like grindstones and enchantment stones. So I'll mostly be looking at the screen, so not really looking at the camera that much. So the thing is, with the Rune Optimizer, you have this stones and gems thing. Here you can search like all the stones, and you can actually, I think you can apply them here as well. Yeah, you can select a monster which it could be fitting on. But the thing is, like, you could be clicking like all the time and just looking for, let's say for example, we're searching for like Bio HP grind. Okay, which monsters could it be on? It's an insane long list. I could say like, okay, I would like to do my Tessarium, for example, and then I see, oh, it's already a 6. Oh, it's already a 6. So because of that, I made like suggestion quite a while back, and it's actually way better right now. And this is super chill, like Xzandro, if I pronounce it correct. It's the maker of this app, and this is so chill. So you go to runes, and here you have all your grindstones as well, and as you can see, I have quite a bunch of them. So what I mostly do, like, enchants is still a little bit difficult, just simply because well, I'll get into that later. Let's do it step by step. But let's say, like, what I usually do is just go like alphabetic order and go. Well, I start with enchantment stones, but for this purpose of the video, I just start with grindstones. So let's say I start with attack for the like hero attack on blade, which I mostly select in, because here you can actually filter all your runes. You can see so much more runes like right off the bat. So what I mostly do is filter it on a max efficiency, and that way, like, you could also, because hey, this is attack, I could filter on max attack, but I prefer to do max efficiency simply because that's where you get your best runes. So then I start checking, like, okay, is there any new rune that could use this? Okay, this is 5. It's not used. These runes I don't use. A couple of other monsters don't really use. Not really used. So what I mostly do is, because I'm pretty much that far in the game, if I have too many and I have like 2 or 3 grindstones of something, I'll just give it to like the highest rune quality rune, whether I really use it or not. I have enough mana, I have enough resources, I have enough of these stones apparently, so I just drop it in there just to use them pretty much. So let's see like a rune that would be more interesting. This one, blade 5 to 10, defense. Let's see, mostly I check for like my RTA units, but I'm pretty sure there's not that many blade users in my RTA units. Actually just one as far as I know. So in this case, it's a good slot. I would probably just keep this. Let's say for example this speed. For speed, for example, you can also just select like, hey, okay, what's the fastest rune that I have? Would I like to put it on there? So it's like, oh, 26 could make 27. Then I see, okay, it's flat defense. So this way, like, you can instantly see a lot of like a lot of the things that your runes are about, and where you could put these kind of things. Well, blade is maybe not the best example. Let's go violent. Like, violent you want to place everywhere. So I just know that I got a shit ton of these, so I can probably sell those, because if I select them, and oh, I could actually place on Talia. So I'm pretty much just gonna use all of them until get a 22 on Talia, more or less. Other options which are more interesting. HP. Okay, so I got quite a lot of options. As you can see, everything is 6, so that's super annoying. And here, like, still everything is 6, and this is the first one was actually not 6. This is an interesting. Yeah, I made this quite recently, and I think this is quite a decent rune, so I'm gonna put it on here. What you could do is, if you don't want to like reload the thing, like reload the JSON every time, you could just say like, okay, I upgraded with HP and it rolled a 6. So then it also updates within the system of your Rune Optimizer here. I usually forget to do it, but that's actually like quite a nice trick. And you can see like from the oh, then it actually resets as well. That's an annoying thing. I was checking like why is there so many high runes up there. But as you can see, like I can scroll down the list and let's look for something like this could up to a 7, so you mostly don't want to use it on a 6 unless you barely got anything else to use it on. So, and then you just keep scrolling through the list, keep going on. So you kind of get the idea. Then again, for enchantment stones, let's say enchantment stones of... I got an interesting one. I got a violent HP legendary the other day. So what this does, it takes everything that could handle a violent enchant legendary, besides something that already has HP. So if it already has an HP enchantment on it, it's not going to be shown up in the list, which is, I think, like a little bit of a problem, but I got like a workaround to solve that, because I'm currently at the point where I'm a lot of the enchantments, I'm just re-enchanting things. I'm re-enchanting a 5 to 11 if possible, or even sometimes 8s to try to get 11 or things like that. So for example, here you can just see like a lot of these runes probably already have like an enchanted start, like you see here, like because it's high efficiency, so pretty much everything will have an enchantment beside this one. Oh, this would be actually quite interesting to put HP on. But as I was saying, like this thing is not gonna find anything that's already has this HP but a lower enchant. So what I mostly do for that reason is just I set any violence, and what you do then is like you set it on HP and you start checking like what's the range where you start getting the percentage in enchanted. So it's probably like 18, 15. So 15, is that quite an interesting rune? Nah. This one, 90%, nope. And you just scan through the list, because it's even possible that you say, for example, let's see if I have a rune somewhere, which is quite high on rune efficiency, but this one, not possible. I'm looking for a rune. I don't think I will have any. Too bad, because you could also do it like, let's say there's a 10 roll base, well, 10 roll still high. Let's say there's like a 6 base HP on a rune and you didn't do any enchantment on it yet. These will also not show up if you just use like the filter by specific grind or enchant. So for these kind of runes you can also just check around here, like let's say for example, this was like a super good rune and only the HP is like, let's find one that's even low. Let's say, okay, this rune is super good, for example, like the other stats are insanely high, but the HP is this, and I grinded it to a 12, but I can put like a 13 on it. So that's where I pretty much like search for all of the violent runes in this case, and then put on HP. So that's mainly it, actually. It's not that difficult, but this is like one of those neat tricks that you just have to know for the rune optimizer, and I'll probably have some more. So I hope you like this video. If you would like to see like I made a version in 2017 and 2016, I think, or like early 2017, about the rune optimizer, and that's just like going through the process of like how I do a rune removal and stuff like that. It's a little bit outdated. I got some other tricks which I do right now to track like where's my runes at and stuff like that. So yeah, leave a comment if you would like to see like an updated version on that, and enjoy this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, be sure like if you want to see like the rest of this stuff, like go ahead, check it out. I will leave the links in the description, and yeah, so Seiishizo here, peace out.